Get that line.
Crazy bastards! Get off this line!
Let go of me!
Get off the line! It's not gonna work!